welcome to another series of Hot Talk, Food for Thoughts brought to you by Hot Education. Today we have a very interesting topic because we're gonna talk about parents' role in children education, especially in home-based learning edition. Because we know that the pandemic has been going on for almost 2 years, and it's quite likely that the children are having difficulty doing home-based learning when they used to go to school every day and meet their friends. And so we have with us today a very interesting guest as well, Miss Yunny, and the children. We can say that the children are high achieving students, especially one of them has been salutatorian in primary 6. So maybe to start off the interview, Miss Yunny and children, can you guys introduce yourself about your name? And for Miss Yunny, what is your occupation? And for the children, what is your current grades right now?
I am Yunny, and I'm a working mother in the wholesale industry of the baby products. And these are my 3 children.
I'm Victoria, and I'm in grade 8.
Yeah.
I'm Valeria, and I am in grade 5.
Hi, I'm Fernando, and I am in grade 2.
Okay, hello everyone. Thank you for coming here again. So, okay, I'm gonna start the interview by asking Miss Yunny first, from the parent side. On a scale of 1 to 10, you said that you are a working mother, right? I guess you must be busy during the day. Yeah, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how busy are you throughout the day or maybe in a week with your occupation?
I will not rate myself as busy as 10, but maybe a 9 in terms of how busy I am. Yes.
That's very busy actually in 9. So, may I know your working hour every day?
It's actually flexible, but it's up to me. Maybe can be 8 to 5 or maybe 8 to 8,
Oh, okay. So even during the night time, there is a chance that you're not home, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, so most of the time, the children won't be seeing you at home. Is that correct?
Yeah, just morning and evening, most probably already home.
Okay, so how involved are you in your children's education, knowing that you're a busy working mother? And how often do you check in with your children's progress at school?
I'm pretty much involved in the schools, their kids' education. Involved doesn't mean that I always need to hover over them regarding their homework, whether have you finished your homework,
Yeah.
But I still give them some space to accomplish some tasks by themselves. So occasionally what I do is I check how they score in their exam to ensure that they actually understand the lesson. And I asked about their friends, their school. So need to show them that we care. By showing them that we care, it actually gives them encouragement and motivation.
That's very nice. So it's not all about academic, Miss?
Yes, of course.
Okay, that's nice because the most misconception about having the students learn at home is that the parents must always be on them 24 hours. But yeah, that's nice. So you give them some space and let them accomplish it themselves, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any expectations towards your children's performance in school?
Yes, I have expectation. I mean, every parents will always want their kids to excel in school. But for me, it's not all about grades because more on the learning process, what they get in school, whether they really understand the lesson. And most importantly is that they really tried their best.
So how do you communicate your expectation to your children?
It's a two-way communication, parents to children. And usually during our free time, we sit down, talk about things. And I'm quite realistic with my expectation. And I don't force them, you need to get perfect score. I listen to their opinion also. So we discuss and, we reach to a common ground together so that everyone is happy.
Okay, yes, that's very nice to hear. Okay, can I now move on to the children, Victoria, Valeria, and Fernando? Do you guys feel any pressure from your parents towards your school performance?
No.
No? Okay, what about Victoria and Valeria?
No, because HOTS has already prepared me for the exams in the upcoming days.
Okay, so you don't feel worry about your school performance, yeah, because you already have tuition to help you.
Yes.
Okay, what about you, Victoria? Do you feel any pressure from your parents about your school performance?
I don't think so. I think I agree with Valeria.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so it's very open communication between you and the children, yeah, Miss, yeah. So you
Yes.
also listen to them and you don't really pressure them. That's very nice. So, children, what difficulties do you face during home-based learning?
Sometimes I find it hard to fully understand or hear what the teachers are saying because there are many different factors that disturb us and distract us from learning,
Mm-hmm.
such as construction noises nearby or our siblings' Zoom class meetings.
Okay. Yeah, I think that could be quite hard knowing that you have 3 children, so the room must be separated, yeah, Miss. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
So, Valeria, what about you? What are your difficulties during home-based learning?
Sometimes I am unable to upload my assignments and homework in the school platform.
So far, the difficulties is technical, yeah. It's not really.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Fernando, what is your difficulty?
Sometimes I have bad Wi-Fi connection.
Okay, so how do you communicate your difficulties to your parents then?
I talked to my mother about it.
Okay, it's actually been answered by Miss Yunny before.
Yes,
Okay.
because it's quite straightforward.
Is there any maybe difficulties in the academic sides from the children, or I think most of the students are having difficulties mentally, Miss, because they feel like they're very bored and they feel the need to meet their friends socially face to face. Is there any problem regarding that maybe?
No, I think they begin to enjoy it, in fact, at home because they get to rest during the break time, rest and just close their eyes. I think it will be good. They feel fresher after that.
Oh, okay. I guess it's also because the whole family is really open and you guys communicate very well, yeah?
Yes.
So, children, how do you maintain your performance and motivation to study during home-based learning? What is it that keeps you motivated to do well at school?
I think my parents motivate me a lot for continually studying hard for school. And I take down notes during my lesson since I find it helpful in retaining key points and important information without wasting many hours on revising it after classes.
Can you elaborate how your parents motivate you or what keeps you going to always do better than before?
Even though their expectations might pressure me sometimes, it actually motivates me also.
So there is a little pressure, Miss. But it motivates you because you don't want to disappoint your parents, is it?
Yes.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I'm actually still not sure yet, but I think I would want to study on medicine.
Oh, okay. So you do need to work hard on that. Valeria, can I know your motivation to always do well in school?
I believe that if I work hard, then I can get great results. I can feel that my hard work will always come in great directions.
Okay, Fernando, what about you?
My dad says if you study hard, you can be a doctor.
Ooh,
Doctor works easy, but gets a lot of money.
very
Yeah.
good. Oh, so you want to be a doctor because doctor gets a lot of money later, yeah. That's nice. So that's nice. Okay. So for Miss Yunny, how do you feel about home-based learning? Honestly.
It's the same thing as school. I mean, it's still school. What I mean is that home-based learning is basically just studying in a more independent way, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So it has been a challenging, when we started this HBL, it has been challenging, but as time goes by, I think we are getting used to it and prefer it, in fact. This HBL is actually a test of honesty and integrity of a student, when students are to submit their assignment, graded assignment and exam. So it's their own commitment and compassion as a student, which will last forever as an individual. I don't really mind them making mistakes, you know, and failure, because it will instill the resilience in them to bounce back from the failure. But of course, on the other hand, actually, I want them to encounter more success, because this will give them confidence to conquer the world.
Yeah, okay, that's very nice. If you have one last tips for the parents who are going through a hard time with the home-based learning, what would you say?
I just say everything takes practice. There's always a beginning for everything. So just sit back and relax, you know, enjoy, see the positive things in HBL, although maybe difficult, of course, especially those with younger kids. Maybe I'm lucky because the kids are already primary schools and secondary school. So just relax and don't really worry about their grades. They're doing fine. And most important is that they're learning. Okay, it's not all about grades. If they get 100 marks, but if they don't understand, there's no point in it. Okay. So we just let them do their own thing and believe in the kids.
That's very nice. Thank you so much, Miss Yunny. One last question for all of you. So do you prefer home-based learning, or are you starting to missing offline lessons now?
Home-based learning, because when there's like a break, I can rest and then the next subject.
More energy.
More.
Okay. For Miss Yunny, yourself, do you prefer home-based learning, honestly, or?
I think I still will go for offline lesson. Because, you know, the children get to socialize. They're really missing the golden time of their childhood. Yes. And even the teachers can monitor them more effectively, you know, on time solution when they have questions, you know, it's easier to monitor them.
Yeah. Okay, I also agree. But it's a good thing that you also see the positive side on HBL for the children. It's very nice talking to you guys. What I can see from Miss Yunny's children and ways to communicate to the children, it seems that maybe some people thought that high achiever students have a very strict parents, when actually what happens is that the more you give the student space with a careful watch, and the more you give them space to try by themselves and finish tasks by themselves, they can learn to motivate themselves inwards. They understand their own that they have to do this also to themselves and to make their parents proud as well. Any tips you want to give to other students who are having difficulties with their HBL? Victoria?
All they have to do is just work hard to achieve their goals and to not give up.
Okay. Valeria, do you have any tips?
You should work hard, but at the same time, you should not push yourself over your limits, and you should rest.
Okay. Fernando, would you like to give any tips? Rest well.
Eat well.
Eat well. Okay.
I think it's not all about last minute studying, because the children, you know, have daily revision with HOTS. So they know where they are going. So when they have a test, it's not a last minute studying thing. They already have their daily revision with HOTS. So the teachers really help them with upcoming tests, really helps a lot. Yes. So not only the exam, actually, HOTS also prepare them for the competition, maybe if they have. So I don't really need to touch on their studies, and I can spend more time, you know, not talking about studies with them.
True. So thank you so much again, Miss and Victoria, and Valeria, and Fernando for coming. I'll see you again soon, guys.
See you soon. Next year, maybe.
Next year, yeah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, Miss. Thank you so much again. Yeah. Have a good rest.